starting my morning the right way. To complete my morning, as always, 2 scoops of my stem free. And Geraldine, obviously this is all formulation, but really do like this one. Tastes really good as well. Yeah, one of a kind. And I usually use a full serving on a Friday, which is a non-training day. I do my cardio. And yeah, it tastes really good. Lemon ice. Ice, baby. I really do like this flavor. Really, really good. Again, big shout out to Innova Farm and Chris for all the hookups, and also to complete every morning, no matter if it's cardio or not, or anything else, off day or not, cut and dry. Topical, so I am documenting this. Had done my measurements already, and yeah, keen to see how this actually works at the end, if it does even work. Obviously everyone's curious, everyone's skeptical, myself included. So that's how my morning cardio normally goes down. And yeah, because some people want to know how this how this cutting okay, this topical looks there. That's how it looks there. Happy. Hey guys, what's going on? So as you see, I am doing a log, actually like a vlog, and everything that I'm doing to show you guys full transition of my whole life and everything in front of you. Lockdown has taught me a lot of lessons, crucial lessons. I think when it obviously was announced, I was actually excited because I thought, you know what, I'm going to take advantage of this whole lockdown period and really make the most out of it. Train twice a day and eating a shit ton to get juicy, but that's far from the truth. That's actually complete polar opposite that actually happened. I failed to train. And obviously the worst part was not even sticking to any kind of regime, because there is always a routine, and once you get kicked out of that routine, everything kind of changes, and that's exactly what happened. And I've never been one to kind of skimp on dieting per se, like always keep things clean more or less, but the lockdown was really tough because here I was. I think the main issue that I had was I would diet really really good the whole week, and then just wait for the Friday to actually completely binge out. And that kind of worked for me. It did, honestly. I dropped about 10 kgs, and yeah, so to kind of get kicked out of that routine and kind of fall into the slums of having a binge day every other day is what kind of happened. And yeah, it led to unnecessary weight gain, and it's just me falling into a mental slum because I was just so obsessed about eating the food that's in the house. And sounds ridiculous, sounds pathetic, but yeah, that's what really affected me mentally, and it's not a good thing. Of course not a good thing. So that's why I decided I needed a change, and that's why I'm doing this whole 8-week transformation. And it is definitely fueled by Innova Farm, who Chris sent down some awesome stuff for me to give a full stack review. And I just decided, let me do this thing properly. Let me show everyone my journey, because it is very seldomly documented, and yeah, it's something different. I think it's something exciting and different again. With that being said, I think the biggest lesson I learned during the lockdown was that discipline is of the utmost importance. No matter what kind of crisis or time or day, you just need to stay disciplined and consistent. Those are the key fundamentals, and just have that self-belief. I think for me, being on TRT, testosterone replacement therapy, initially I thought it was just like, I'm using a compound, right? So don't waste your money. It's not cheap to buy a TRT or anything these days. Utilize it. If you use it, make sure you utilize it to the fullest of its capabilities. So diet hard, train hard, cardio, etc. Do everything that you can in your power to really yield the results that you would get. So that's what I initially did, and then obviously started wearing off as soon as the results and progress kind of slow down a bit. But yeah. So as it stands with the TRT, I am doing 150 every week as opposed to 100, and it's taken a toll on my skin and also I think on my hair as well, a bit of thinning. But it is what it is, I guess. I know a typical dose of TRT a week is usually 200, so I upped it a bit to 150, just because I am kind of prone, so I didn't want to kind of bring up the past and get a guy in a rebound, because I have had a rebound before. So that's why I'm doing 150, just because I just felt like I could handle a bit more. And obviously with that, the hope is increased results. Yeah, so that's what I'm kind of doing when it comes to TRT. And with the whole diet strategy, I just decided, all right, usually about 1,800 to 1,900 calories really worked good. As I said, I kind of cut for the past 4 months, but not really. It wasn't really goal orientated, and that's what I always suggest guys: have a goal, chase a goal, and that will kind of motivate you. Like this whole 8-week transformation thing has motivated me. But the whole thing is, it's not going to be a whole 8 weeks. It's obviously longer. I don't have expiration date on this. The most important thing for me is to sustain it. The sustainability is the most fundamental part, and that's what I think I lacked too at the lockdown. I just did not know what to do when this cut was over, because I did not know any kind of baseline. I wanted to keep it when it came to my calories, so I was just like playing around and gaining weight, and I just wasn't happy. So I was a lot happier cutting, looking smaller, whatnot, but at the same time just feeling more fulfilled, because I'm leaner, weighing around 92, 93, which is obviously a rare spot, because I'm usually in the hundreds. So with all that being said, I'm excited to document everything. I'm excited for you guys to be part of the journey. And you will see my upcoming cheat binge or meal. I won't say it's a meal because it's really big, but that's what sustains me, and that's what does me, and so far I get my results with it, and I want to splurge, so let me do it, kind of thing. That's what works for me personally. So may work for you, may not. I'm not too sure. Everyone has to kind of give things a trial and a run. And with that being said, this year has been a good year so far. It's obviously not been the best year with this whole pandemic and everything, but in terms of meeting people and just the whole general flow of things with my whole page, it's been really good. Obviously more people are now using social media than ever before, and different outlets of social media as well. And so it's been really good meeting great people, and I think this whole pandemic has kind of shone more light on mental health and wellness. And as I said, like it shouldn't always take a huge pandemic like this for people to see it. It's always been an issue, and it's always been overlooked and undermined. And I just hope with this, things can kind of change, and strategies to kind of fight, or kind of handle, these stresses when it comes to anxiety and stress, can be implemented in the school curriculum and stuff like that. So, individuals can handle themselves, because that's what I wish that I had when I was growing up. Obviously a matric, and, when you just don't know really what to do because your mind's in two places, and, just kind of how to cope and handle with your stresses. That if I had that on board, damn, things could have turned out different, but it is what it is. That's why I try and be a voice, just always, because I just know what it feels and what I've been through personally. And it's not a good feeling, not a good feeling at all, because that obviously changes your life, and not always for the best, especially when it comes to, if you have panic attacks, just plain anxiety disorder, depression and whatnot, because that's obviously, depression leads to suicide, and, it's growing, at a huge rate, especially now. People don't know how to handle themselves, obviously being in lockdown and being isolated. Some people can't be with their families like they used to, or see their friends, etc. So they just know how to handle and cope with these situations. So I just wish there was something implemented that people can actually learn how to deal with it with themselves. Just learn to love yourself and love the one that push you. Yeah. So, anyways, with all that being said, So as I said, with all this that's been going on, I have met some amazing people. So it's been great. It's been great to learn as well throughout this lockdown. So those are still kind of the fundamentals I will take away from it through this whole period, is that I did learn a bit more, about myself and about everything else. So the people around, whether it's Jack, whether it's Greek Spartan, just so many good people out there, so many good coaches. So if you're ever looking for a good coach, I will give a recommendation of what I feel, what I think, what I've heard. Because people always ask me who's a good coach, etc., who should they invest in, and I always think it is a worthy investment, especially because you invest in yourself, someone else to take care of you, someone else that has that knowledge, so it kind of takes the guesswork out of you. But for me personally, I don't have the financial capabilities, and I just always want to be that guy that kind of finds my own rhythm. Whether it takes a lifelong journey, so what, it is just my journey, and that's how I want it. But not everyone's the same, and I know people always ask me who's a good coach, etc., etc. There's many good coaches out there, and many that I know of. So I will give a list below, so you can go check it out. And it's always important to inquire to get a feel for the coach, and not just I think jump head on to the first one that you find. That's always the thing, finding what suits you. You don't have to. No one's forcing you to choose any of the coaches below. It's just a recommendation personally. So guys, with all that being said, also with the supplements and everything this year, I think things could be more innovative, but obviously with what's happened, American companies, how can I say, putting all their focus and attention onto immunity aids and whatnot. That's been a big thing. But I'm excited to see the upcomings, obviously, and with the exciting news from Rise that they are doing 2 new flavors in their Project Blackout high stim. That is exciting, really exciting. That is probably one of the best pre-workouts I've used, period. I really like it. The Euphoria pumps taste phenomenal, so I'm excited for that. And so many other brands, man. Even when it comes to local brands, Beats, I'm excited for their drop and launch. As I said, I have been using their Gourmet Whey, and I have been loving it. And also so too when it comes to MetaLab, and Jake's been, really working on some crazy things. So I'm excited for them to hit it off in South Africa in a huge, huge way. Hit it off further. I mean, they really have made a big impact. But they've got some formulas there that I think many will be surprised. I was certainly surprised. And so with all that being said, guys, I mean, how can I forget Nova Farm? I know they did do the launch of Cut and Dry, a few, I think 2 or 3 months ago, but it's here. I'm the first again in Africa, so that's a cool feeling. So again, thanks, Chris. But with that, as I said, I want to document everything. There's obviously a lot of questions when it comes to this product right here. But as I said, I have a whole stack. Whether it's using Genesis 1 or Pump Dirt or the normal Endurolene stacked with either Nova Pump Neuro or Nova Pump, that's a really awesome stack, and I've been definitely taking advantage of that. So again, thank you to Chris. And guys, so basically what I want to say is that my goal here throughout these 8 weeks is to hit 95 kgs. I know that sounds preposterous and a bit extreme, but I'm enjoying the process so far. Doing cardio every day, it's good, it's fun. I enjoy my cardio. People have their own beliefs on it, cool. I'm just doing me, and that's the most important thing. Find what works for you all the time. And and I've also been finding a lot of fulfillment in buying old Flex magazines and old muscle magazines. That to me is really fulfilling. Seeing all the old bodybuilders, just that mentality they had back in the day, and kind of cutting through all the bullshit that we see nowadays. That's been really cool. And also seeing the old supplement ads is great too. And and also a must in my regime as well has been the Superior Protein from Olympus Labs. Now this I get from Next Level Supplements here in South Africa. Radley is a great guy, always giving great service and awesome products. When it comes to imports, he's also the one selling Innova Farm in South Africa, so you need to check him out. And that Olympus Superior Protein is great. I got the Muscle Building Edition, which has Pharma GABA, which is set to build muscle. So I've been using that, and it's been tasting really good as well. I got all the flavors. I think I got all the flavors. Shit, it's hurting, but positioning myself like this. But anyways, guys, with that being said, you will be seeing my cheat meal upcoming. And as I said, my goal is 95 kgs over these 8 weeks. Sounds a bit extreme, but I actually started off at 107.3. I'll say like a week and a bit ago, and then a week later, actually maybe 2 weeks ago, obviously. Then a week later, more or less 104.3. So, probably cutting down a lot of water and all that shit. Probably a lot of water loss. So, I'm excited to see where this goes. I know I would. That's always a hard thing. You don't want to put added pressure on yourself, but let's see where it goes. It's not obviously detrimental if I don't hit 95 kgs, but the whole thing is, as I said, to have a goal, no matter how crazy it may seem. If you don't have the belief there, you're never going to do it. It's never too late to become what you thought you were meant to become. And so I'm out there. I'm going to push it, no matter what. As I say, guys, I'm not leaving. I'm not lying. I'm not leaving anything hidden under the table. It is what it is. I am on TRT, as I did say. So people may call it a cheat, but dudes, my testosterone is not there. I've clinically low testosterone, and that's obviously caused through mistakes back in the day. And so I'm suffering from that. I don't want to wish anyone TRT, because it's a continuous thing, a lifelong thing. And I am definitely going to be adding something in my regime to kind of cut down this hair thinning. It's not a good look, especially if I have to go board, especially now, because with the chunky outlook, it just won't suit me. So I want to add something to that, to kind of stop the hair thinning, and also to improve my face as well, because my face is looking really bad. But with the acne and shit like that, but it happens, as long as not getting back knee and shit like that. But with my face has been suffering. But here's one of those things, as I said, I'm being honest, I'm being real here. So guys, thank you for joining the journey. Thank you for taking the time to watch all of this unfold. I just want to be real about everything, and so enjoy it, guys. As I said, this year's been a great year so far with all these podcasts. I had Joe Manju, I had Neville up on here from 1314 Cameras. He was on my podcast, amazing guy. Having Andrew Carithes here, Muscle Evolution, that was great, and so many others. So many others, and the list is not going to stop anytime soon. I'm definitely going to have Morris Stone up in here, Julian Ramdari, hoping for Hendrik Voss as well. There's just so many guys out there. Even when it comes to exciting prospects as well, I got quite a few aligned. So I just need to take a step forward again, because as I said, I need to get my mental bearings correct again. It is quite nerve-wracking doing podcasts, because I'm not one to go out there and speak, and also there's quite a speech issue sometimes when I get really nervous as well. So with all that being said, guys, as I said, I want to conquer these things. I want to do what I have to do whilst I'm here, and not leave any stone unturned. So again, thanks guys for joining, and so you're gonna check my cheat meal coming up now. Okay, so this is part one of the cheat meal right here. Debonairs pizza, triple decker. So I doubt I'm going to be eating all of this. Does look good, won't lie. This is good standing in South Africa, so I'm excited to have this one. Alright guys, and now to conclude my cheat meal will be these are 200 grams, so these are freaking heavily dense in calories. I'll have some of this Big Taste bar. This was actually on special, $25, so had to get that. That's a lot of calories in here. I think nearly 2,000 calories. And here's half a box of my favorite cereals, Oatie's Bits. This is a multi-grain kind of cereal with chocolate pieces inside. So that's it. And that's pretty much. I need to show you guys because it's South African, right? So this is basically how it looks. So it's clusters of oats with, yeah, so little chocolate bits too. And then one of my favorites, definitely Dr. Oetker cheesecake. This I found, well, there's 2 slices only in here for I think $60, but this I found at Pick and Pay, which is great. And I got half a tub of Gino Ginelli. And yeah, also another South African ice cream, I think. Half a tub, I think I got. Let me try and open this bad boy up. But yeah, so you know, I kind of today I ate more or less, you know, what I usually would. You know, in the mornings, 2 meals, just protein shake, protein bar, maybe some almond, protein almonds and biltong, and maybe something else like Trix again. I usually always have Trix, and you know that kind of doesn't really force me to eat more. Because guys, I mean, I can go crazy. I can eat a whole tub of ice cream. I can eat a whole packet of this. I can have a whole bunch of other shit. But I'm trying to weigh it down a little bit. So yeah, so that's my cheat meal, guys. So tell me what you guys think. Tell me what looks good here. I want to know. Does anyone have any replica of this in the States or the UK or Australia? Let me know. This is definitely my favorite cereal by far. I like it because it's not only like sweet, it's a bit savory as well. And yeah, so that's basically the cheat meal, guys. Okay, so this is 3 layers. This is why it's called triple decker. There's 3 thin layers of pizza. So it's chicken, and then there's some olives in here and some chili sauce, which I replaced. Yeah, so that's the pizza, as you can see. And yeah, it's really good. I'm quite impressed. So I'll try not to eat the whole thing. I'll eat until I'm full and not over full, you know, so that's real important. So cheers, guys. Oh, next is this bad boy right here. Absolutely love these cheesecakes. They're phenomenal. Mixed with ice cream, probably better, alright? Alright guys, next up is my favorite cereal out there in the world. OT's Bits. Man, cannot wait. So this is half a container approximately inside here. So yeah, let's see how this goes down. Alright, so to add to my cheat meal, got some of these fantastical inside out eggs. These are really great. So instead of the traditional speckled eggs, these are covered in chocolate, and in the center you got the crispy candy shell and then the actual jelly. These are really rich, guys, but they're really delicious. From Woolies, of course. So these are really good. So let me show you what it looks like inside. So here's the chair. Looking all good and normal. Okay, we're trying to get the focus in, the zoom in. Let's try another area. Okay, there we go. Just like that. So these are really good. Spot on, but I can't have too many. Feeling really full right now. Had the cereal, a pack of chips, and yeah, I haven't even got to the cheesecake and the ice cream, but feeling pretty full. Hey guys, what's going on? So today is a good, well, I mean, after yesterday's cheat meal, I actually didn't pick out as much as I thought. You know, I had that kind of gap where after I start, I want to have more, and I kind of never actually did that. So I'm pretty much chuffed about that. So today is a Saturday, and a Saturday usually means going up to town because I do live in the bush. There's also interesting things that are going to happen today. So yeah, please stay tuned, guys. Let me show you what I get busy with today. Got quite a few things to sort out today. So yeah, just stay tuned and check me out. Yo guys, what's going on? So shopping is just done. I just want to say today's been a good day of some pickups and stuff like that. So let me just show you guys who I actually checked today. Firstly, I checked out Fitness Empire. Obviously more work is going to be done there. I'm excited to hear back from Reza. I've known Reza for absolutely over a decade. So I'm keen to do some reviews for him on some of the selected products that he's got. He's got some great deals running right now on some very unique items. Great pricing, obviously. And I just want to say I met Mohammed there, one of the sales consultants at Fitness Empire. Great guy.
and he hooked me up with some of these cookies right here, the cookie madness. And yeah, guys, you can check them out there in Mhlanga, or you can check out the online store right in here. Alright, so that was part 1. Part 2, saw my friend Leanne, and yeah, she has some goodies for me. I'm happy to show you guys. I got this here. I have seen them around this camp. This brand here, this kitties, well, sorry, this brand, let me just get the name right. Alright, I need to get the name right first, guys. So this footies here, you know, this stuff looks really great. Apparently it's been selling like wildfire, so I'm really keen to try this out. This is high in vitamin C right now. Obviously vitamin C has been a craze with all this corona going on and whatnot, so I got that from her. So I also want to say thank you to Footies as well for this. And yeah, and then also a big thanks to Liz from Soga. And yeah, so I'm a big fan of grapefruit and of just citrus fruits in general, you know, super high in vitamin C, and I just love the detoxifying capabilities of it as well. And yeah, so I'm a big fan of Soga. So I've got some Soga stuff somewhere here. Sorry, so yeah, I got the orange juice like this. I also got the lemon as well. Grapefruit I'm yet to get my hands on. I definitely will, because I actually buy this myself. So yeah, I'm really excited about this because I love this, and yeah, super high vitamin C, tastes really good, and it is proper certified organic, so that's real good value for money. You're getting that right there. So do check them out too, guys. You know, you will be seeing me kind of drink some of this tomorrow as I go through the next day ahead of my training and whatnot, so you will see that. And a big thank you to George for these wrist straps here. You'll check out PNS right here. Check them out online or at one of their stores up in KZN, Toti, Pavilion, or even here at the junction by the Lita as well. Selling really top quality products, even of his own as well. I have done reviews of his products in the past. Great products, and also his accessories are really high quality. Awesome A-grade materials. Muscle Mafia, I love the logo. And if you are in Belita Junction, do check out my boy Info. He's there. Big potential as always. Great guy to chat to. And yeah, guys, so that's been pretty much the day so far. Money does not go far at all. Stressing times, but everyone's feeling the pinch. And yeah, you know, I've just been trying to keep my diet clean, because Saturdays, you know, it's normally kind of a rebound day, so I don't want to rebound off yesterday and eat shit. That's what usually happens, you know. I get a taste of the good stuff the day before, and Saturdays end up being another kind of cheat meal, cheat day, whatever. So I've been holding off because I want to do this challenge properly, so you guys can see the full result of you know, this determination that I have, and yeah, and my whole transformation. So we're gonna do this. Hey guys, what's going on? So I'm going to show you my pre-workout meal, which is, this is obviously from Fitness Empire, from Reza, so thank you for this. I'll be having this. Had my dirt pump about 20 minutes ago, so that's ideal with 60 grams of carbs, or between 60 to 100 grams of carbs. And obviously next as well, Soga, certified orange juice, so I really do love the grapefruit. I've never actually had the orange, I don't think. Maybe I have, but they also make awesome like lollies and stuff like that, which is great. So yeah, that's basically my meal before training. Today's pre-workout I think will be Rise, the High Stim Project Blackout pre-workout. So yeah, always a great go-to, especially great way to start like on the week. So yeah.
I've got this feeling, gotta get to you, and I'm speeding, on my way to you. Got this feeling, gotta get to you, and I'm speeding. I'm in my car, yeah, 180 on the dial, I'm in my car, yeah. I'm in my car, yeah, 180 on the dial, I'm in my car, yeah. What would it take for you to be I know that. Thank God if you were mine. Your girl saw me and they say I'm running game, I'm running game. All your girls, they say I'm running game, I'm running game. I've got this feeling, gotta get to you, and I'm speeding, I'm on my way to you. Got this feeling, gotta get to you, and I'm speeding. I'm in my car, yeah, 180 on the dial, I'm in my car, yeah. I'm in my car, yeah, 180 on the dial, I'm in my car, yeah. I just pray that the cops ain't there, I'm riding on the fast lane. I just pray that I'm not too late, girl, I'm on my way. I've been told that the ride to you is the ride to grey, yeah. I've been told that the ride to you's only for the brave, yeah. I've got this feeling, gotta get to you, and I'm speeding, I'm on my way to you. Got this feeling, gotta get to you, and I'm speeding. I'm in my car, yeah, 180 on the dial, I'm in my car, yeah. I'm in my car, yeah, 180 on the dial, I'm in my car, yeah.
Hey guys, what's going on? So that was my training session done. Chest, I did a bit of abs at the end, you never saw. Just, yeah, it's quite, I don't want to prolong the video too long. And yeah, calves as you saw as well, added some extra exercises as well. And then after every training session, I have to hit up my Olympus Lab Superior Protein. I get it from Next Level Supplements, a muscle building edition, so this one has a Pharma GABA. But yeah guys, that's how I've been structuring my training. I just work a body part every day, and I just load that body part with a whole bunch of exercises, and that's been working great. Been enjoying it. Just really go full out on the body part, and yeah, just break down the muscles as much as possible, and obviously build up with good nutrition. So that's basically the training segment done. And yeah guys, so tomorrow you're gonna see my weight. Let's see how it goes. Jeez, damn scale. Okay, 103.6, so that's down nearly a kg.